Hi everyone, Linda Heldman here for Canadian Beats. I have with me on the phone today Anthony Tullo. Welcome, Anthony.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
I'm doing well. Now, for those of you who may not know who Anthony is, aside from being a country music artist, you also are an actor, a producer, a writer. You do it all.
Yeah, well, yes, I started off with the acting and produced films and that have done well and have got distribution and have won some awards, and then led me into my music with my songwriting, and here I am today.
Awesome, awesome. So your current EP is called Rebel with a Song, and
Yes, that's right.
it's a 6-song EP. Now I've had a listen to it, and the songs are really really good on this. You have
Thank
this
you.
you have this grittiness to your voice that just seems to add power to every song on on this EP.
Well, yeah, like I always say, it's people always ask me, what do you smoke half a packet of cigarettes a day? But the reality is, I don't. The voice has always been with me this way, and it's something as a kid I didn't even like really. But as I grew older, I kind of realized that hey, maybe there's something there, and yeah, people seem to like the grit and the rasp, but I try to balance it off with uh, you know, having some, having some dimension with being powerful, and also laying back and having that softer side for balance.
Absolutely, absolutely. I noticed the titles of the songs on this have a lot to do with being on the road, cars, travel, stuff like that.
Well, I mean, I for myself, when writing songs, I don't always have something personal in mind. It's sometimes you're just thinking of a feeling, or thinking of a story in your head that you may have wanted to happen, or you may see it in your imagination, and then you write a song about it. It's not like every song is personal to you and has something to do with you. Sometimes it just happens to have something to do with life. I am on the road a lot driving, and I love the long, beautiful drives, and so obviously that's going to translate and be part of your writing. Anything that you do generally in life is going to be part of your writing in some capacity.
That's right. That's right. For someone who is on the road a lot, I can relate to that. I do some of
Yeah.
my best thinking when I'm driving because it's hours and hours, and you can only, look at so much and listen to the radio. But sometimes I shut the radio off, it's quiet, and I get some of my best inspiration. So it's
Yeah,
good.
you do. It's great. It's beautiful. It's tranquil. Yeah, it's great if the weather's good. If the weather's bad, it's the living hell. But we don't need to go there.
Yes, with winter coming, don't want to talk about those
Yeah,
bad roads.
that's right.
So your next single from this EP is Gasoline. Is that correct?
Yes, that is correct. That's coming out in January. It will be the first single off the EP, and it is Gasoline. Yes, we
Perfect.
just finished shooting a video for it. So,
Ah, awesome, awesome. When is that due out? The video.
well, there's an interesting story with the video. When we shot this video, Gasoline, we shot it in two places. One was Georgetown, and the other place was Kitchener. So we went to Georgetown, we shot all our scenes there, and from there we relocated 45 minutes over to Kitchener. And we
Mm-hmm.
were in this remote area. When I got there, drive into the farm, and a crew's there, and the guy that actually owns the property, but he's also part of the crew, comes up to me and he says, "Have you ever seen anything like this?" So I stopped, I look over, and I was like, "What the heck is that?" It was a massive, absolutely massive crop circle.
Really?
Right in the middle of the cornfield. And I'm looking, thinking, okay, there's got to be a way in and out. I'm looking, and I can't find a way in or out. And I asked the guy,
how did this happen?
Anybody do that? If there's no way in or out. And he says, I don't know. No one knows. So I said, you know what? This is this is unbelievable. Let's go film the middle of it. So we hop the fence. We go through the cornfield. We got very, very disoriented going through this cornfield. It was massive. We finally hit the crop circle, and the strangest thing, because when you get there, we did some shooting and filming. But the minute that anybody left the crop circle, they left me alone there. They wanted to take a long shot of me from a bit of a distance, but we couldn't hear each other. I would be screaming, and they wouldn't be able to hear me, and they were screaming. The minute I got out of the crop circle and started going towards them, I could hear them.
Oh, my goodness.
And so we just were creeped out. And so we did a video of the making of gasoline that involves the topic of the crop circle in the making of this video, and tells people that we actually have the real crop circle in the video.
Wow.
And it's coming soon.
Okay, now that makes me even more excited to see this video when it comes out.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So when you see that crop circle, it's not made up. It's real.
Wow.
It's real. It's the real crop circle.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
So, did you solely write all the songs on the EP, or did you have some co-writes in there?
No, I wrote every song on this EP. Every one of the 6 songs. I co-wrote some of the lyrics with Peter Linsman, but the songs were written all by me. Yes. Everyone.
Awesome. Yeah, we love Peter. He is such an amazing man and so well respected in the industry. He really is. He's great.
We worked out some glitches on the lyrics. Not many. I wrote the majority of them, but then he came on board, needed some lyric writing on board. But he was very impressed with the songwriting, and that's what really got his attention, I would say.
So this is
and my vocal ability, because it's sort of that Bryan Adams kind of country mixture of Springsteen, Bryan Adams. He likes that. That whole rock edge to the country is something that a lot of people like.
Yeah. Yes, there has been mention of you being called the Canadian country Bryan Adams, which is quite the compliment.
Yeah, the CCMA tweeted that on the source, and they had tweeted that, and I was honored, because Bryan is the man. He's the icon, Canadian legend. Who in the hell wouldn't be honored being compared to him in any way?
Absolutely. Yep. You mention his name, and everybody knows who he is. It's just, he's one of those.
Oh yeah, he's just an amazing songwriter and vocalist and performer, and someone who's stood the test of time, and still today does these massive tours where he's just filling out stadiums. It's amazing. I saw him live, and he's. It's funny. I saw him live, and he's a tiny guy, but his voice is massive. It's the size of a dinosaur's voice, but he's this little guy. You know what I mean? With his big guitar. The guitar is almost bigger than him, but he's unbelievable style, and just everything about him is top notch.
And he's another one of those people like you that is very multi-talented. He's an amazing photographer.
Yes. Yep.
Songwriter. He touches on so many things. Definitely.
Exactly.
I think one of the coolest shows I ever saw Bryan. I was living in Lindsay, and he did a show at the Peterborough Memorial Center. I can't remember the name of the tour, but we get so conditioned to seeing dark stage setting, and this particular tour, everything was white. The background was white. The amps were white. Everything on stage was white. And it was like,
Wow.
whoa, it's so bright. So
That's different, you know?
he's very outside the box kind of thinking.
He is. And I think at the end of the day, his songwriting is just so good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I saw him live. I couldn't sit down, like I told you before, and I could not sit down because just when I wanted to rap, another great tune.
Absolutely.
And it just drives you up. And, you know, it's, there's, you know, I can't say enough about the guy. You know, he's got the whole thing going, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, like I said before, it's an honor being compared to him in any capacity, you know, at all. So.
Mm-hmm. But your list
maybe
of
I'll meet him one day. I'd love to meet him one day. I'd like to sing one song with this guy one day, you know.
Well, maybe you guys can do a duet together at some point. That would be cool.
Sure, yeah, I'll take the lower parts. He's got that range, man.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the shows that you were on that I always enjoyed watching was Relic Hunter. The Relic Hunter. So you did a guest spot on that?
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
I did a character on there with Tia Carrera. The character's name was Conoco, and he was a Cuban. Oh, he was from Peru, right? It was from Peru, and he was like a drug dealer type of real badass type guy who they needed information from and were paying off to get information, and he tried to deceive the lead character and try to get more money, and then it turned into a big fight. So I was involved. There was stunt guys. We had to ruin the set. It was filmed at the Toronto Zoo, and they made
goodness.
the set. They made the set look like it was in Peru. When I got to the set, I thought I was in Peru.
Wow.
They had live snakes. They had a wooden shower. It was incredible. And I played this character. You know.
Wow. Cool.
Yeah.
Well, your list of accomplishments are very impressive.
Thank you.
Definitely,
Thanks.
anyone listening to this, please go check out Anthony's website because it's just full of information on him. Now, Rebel with a Song was released on October 28th, and it's getting out there and it's being heard. Gasoline, as we talked about, will be the first single off of this. So hopefully
Correct.
Lots of radio will pick it up and we will hear it. So shout out to radio stations. Please give it a listen and give it a chance out there because I think it could do really, really well for you.
I appreciate that, Linda. And yeah, you're right. November 25th, Friday evening, 7:30 out in Toronto. I'm going to be doing my release party, and I'm doing it at the Gibson Showroom because, Gibson Guitars has given me an endorsement deal. So
awesome.
So I have an endorsement deal with them, and I'm very happy that they've agreed to do this. It's super. I love Gibson. So.
And anyone who wants to be there, they can acquire tickets for that?
It would be at the door. They would have to pay at the door, but they can show up and pay at the door. But you know, you get a copy of the EP. You get some food, some dessert, a little bit of limited free beer there if you get there on time. It will run out, but it'll be there, and then a show, 40-minute show.
Gee, you're making this really, really appealing now that I should cancel my other engagement.
For $10. For $10, you know, and then this guy Anthony Tullo comes on stage, you know, and you know, does 40 minutes of a country rock show, and then you can have another drink.
That's right. Mix and mingle and have some fun with that. That'd be awesome. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry. I'm so sorry I can't be there.
I'm ready.
Awesome. Thank you so much for talking with me, Anthony. And I hope the EP does really well for you. And get out there. We'll post all your how to connect with you, and we'll take it from there.
Well, thanks very much, Linda, and thank you to Canadian Beats. And yes, shout out to everybody out there. Thank you to all my fans and everyone who supports me. Appreciate it.
Great. We've been talking with Anthony Tullo, and I am Linda Heldman for Canadian Beats. Thank you.